Now, it's a major war of words between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress, especially after the senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh today tweeted about Rahul Gandhi visiting the state of Manipur a third time, while Prime Minister is conspicuous with his absence. While he finds time to go visit Moscow, he has found none whatsoever to visit Manipur. Now, to that, there has been a response by Bharatiya Janata Party. Amit Malviya of the Bharatiya Janata Party, in fact, is calling this tragedy tourism by Rahul Gandhi. So hitting back at the tweet that has been put out by Jairam Ramesh, there's been another tweet by Amit Malviya, and he's blaming the ethnic conflict in Manipur that dates back on numerous years when the UPA and in turn the Congress was in power. Let me take this across to my colleague Pallavi is joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, this was expected.
Yes, absolutely. You're right. This was absolutely expected. And I think the thread of this also goes back to the Prime Minister's reply in Rajya Sabha, where he then also accused the Congress party of doing politics, actually dividing the people of Manipur. And, you know, not being impressed by the fact that two Lok Sabha and out of Manipur went into a Congress's kitty. They're saying that things are improving. The government has reached out to the Kukis and the Metis and the people who are slowly leaving the relief camps. So in sync with that, you have this comment now coming in from Amit Malviya, clearly attacking Jairam Ramesh and Rahul Gandhi's visit to Manipur as being a tourist visit based on milking the tragedy which took place there, and where there is a calm taking place slowly and peace being restored in the state. Rahul Gandhi is going to now try and stoke that division which could flare up passions in the state.
Absolutely. And Pallavi, he has also put out a timeline in his tweet where he's talking about the situation from 1990 to 2010 and speaks about how civilians have been killed at that time around, and even Manmohan Singh, who was at that time representing the state from Rajya Sabha, did not find the time to visit that. So talking about that as compared to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's absence, what do you think the Congress's response is going to be?
No, the Congress is just not buying it. They are saying...
Seem to have lost that link with Pallavi. We'll try and re-establish that connection. That's an interesting point that Pallavi is about to make, considering this is an attacking tweet that's been put out by Amit Malviya. Like we were mentioning and discussing how this was much expected after Jairam Ramesh had put out a tweet that read, "Today, the non-biological Prime Minister goes to Moscow while the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha heads for Assam and Manipur." Of course, the drum beaters of the Prime Minister have claimed that he stopped the Russia-Ukraine war for some time. Presumably, this Moscow trip will lead to even more bizarre claims. And after that, there's been this tweet that has been put out by BJP's Amit Malviya, where he has said, and I quote, "The ethnic conflict in Manipur is a legacy of the Congress party." In fact, he's put out a timeline on how the state had witnessed killings of civilians from 1990 to 2010. And then he goes on to also say that this is a tragedy tourism by Rahul Gandhi. We are, in fact, slipping into a